I really am running out of video ideas, aren't I? Yes. Well, today we're going to be... So I'm literally just... I've had these sticker books, right, for like ever. They've been in a box in the bottom of my bed, under my bed. But they've been in a box, nevertheless. And I've done the first one of these, but I don't have it anymore. So there's one missing, and then I started this one. But I thought, I know what would be cool. Watching these in a time lapse. I think that would be cool. I don't know about anybody else, but I think that would be neat. You know what I mean? And so I've got this one. This one's newer, but it's completely untouched because who really has the patience to... So these are paint by sticker books. So they're called Kaleidoscope Sticker Mosaics, Amazing Animals, and Paint by Sticker, Recreate 12 Iconic Artworks, one sticker at a time, masterpieces. So they've got like loads of... You've probably seen them in like shops that sell like sticker books. They're more like obviously adult sticker books because they're very... Some of the pieces, like, you may find one with like really small pieces in it. Some of them are like so detailed. Like that's a good one, for example. They've got such tiny, my fingers for scale, got tiny little pieces that obviously these are not aimed at like 6, 7, 8-year-olds. These are more like teenage, adult sort of sticker books. And I used to have like, it's called like Neon Animals or something. Like if I had a picture, I'll put it somewhere up of what the front looks like. And I don't know where it went. Probably left it at my parents' house. But you recreate them and then they look really cool. And so I thought, I know what would be cool, watching me do these in like a time lapse, really. Yes, I am running out of video ideas. I just need to get a bunch of videos out. And I was like, this is quite relaxing, quite entertaining, at least for me. Don't care about anybody else, but this is my channel. So that's what we're gonna do. I like, probably the first thing I'll do before I like start sticking is like rip the books apart and like match because all the pictures, right, are at the front, right? All the actual pictures are at the front, and then all the stickers are at the back. So you'd have to flip and then flip back and then flip back to the front, and I can imagine it getting really tedious. So what I plan to do is like rip the front and the back covers off, like not right now because I've got one bar on my camera and I'm getting the bus to my parents' house to pick up parcels because I still can't get parcels delivered here because of the thief, allegedly, in 10 minutes. So I'm not doing it right now, but I just thought I'd make the intro to this video, charge my camera while I'm out, hey ho presto, you know what I mean? And so I will rip the front and the back covers off and then match the sticker bit to the actual stickers and then like put them all in like little packs together. So like I can work on one at a time instead of like flicking back and wondering what page is meant to be on. Because they do say what like thing is on it. They're labelled like A, B, C. They've got the picture that it corresponds with up at the top. And I just find it a bit confusing, especially for like my ADHD autism brain. I'm just like, I want it right in front of me, organised, you know what I mean? Might do this one first. Don't know. I really actually don't know. It's slightly bigger, this one actually. Slightly bigger. But I would like to see them all laid out, you know, like right in front of me, like them all complete, because I don't think I've ever actually completed a whole book of these things, because I probably lose half the pages in them, you know what I mean? I sit here and I say, oh yeah, it would be really nice to have them all organised in front of me, and then I like lose half the pages. I'm like, oh, I wish I kept them in the book. But I won't lose them, because it's going to go in like my YouTube pile of like things for YouTube, so I won't lose that. You know, I've actually got space for things now. So that's that. I hope people enjoy. If anybody watching this has any video ideas that doesn't involve buying things, because I did watch a video not too long ago of someone called Shelby saying that 90% of YouTube is just people buying stuff, and it makes creators like us, like she's an environmental person who like advocates for environmental stuff. It makes it hard for people who don't want to buy stuff constantly to make videos about anything. Because I notice that it's like my unboxings and my hauls that get more views than my other videos. But I don't enjoy buying stuff as much as I enjoy crafting, so I'm going to craft. And if people don't like it, they can go and watch somebody unbox something, can't they? But I am doing an unboxing soon, maybe, depends. Haven't thought about it yet. Well, I have thought about it, but I haven't made my mind up yet. But yeah, so I will try and back hopefully when all my stickers are done. I don't know how long it's going to take, but the first step to getting there is actually starting the project, because I have been staring at it for like a good solid few weeks. I've been looking at them, like they've been sat over there, and I've been like, I need to get them done. But here we are, making the intro to the video, so I can't back out now, can I? No. So yeah, see you on the other side of my sticking.
It feels like forever since I've done a voiceover, but I know it's only been like a few weeks, 2 weeks, I'm not too sure. I've just been adding like a lot of music to my videos because I've started paying the premium. I know I mentioned it in one of my videos. Again, I don't know if this is coming out before that, after that, not really too sure. Really just documenting all my little hobbies that I'm doing. I mentioned in one of my videos that I might pay for the premium because I wanted the music for the background, but I was like, I don't know, but yeah, I ended up paying for it. Like, it's only like a tenner a week, I think, $9.99 a week, I think, or $7.99 a week, something like that, which I think is a bit overpriced, but sometimes it looks better with music. I think it was the draw building video, which is probably going to come out before this one, not sure, but anyway. So it feels like forever since the voiceover. It's been a couple of days since I've actually finished this project now, and it's like 8:30 at night on Thursday the 10th of October 2024 as I'm recording this. I started this at the very beginning of October, I think, end of September, I'm not really sure, but yeah, I worked tirelessly for this for just under a week. 14-hour long days. I mean, I say 14-hour long days. I'd wake up like stupidly early, like 8, which is stupidly early for me. I haven't woke up that long in many years, but I'd wake up about 8, do some filming because I would have left my camera on charge overnight. I would have done, my camera battery lasts for an hour, and I don't have more than one battery because I'm one of those sorts of people that, like, I find it really hard to regulate my workload. And like back when I was like studying in college, I used to make myself ill from the amount that I would work, and I would work myself absolutely into the ground because I have an issue with having to have everything done and everything to be perfect and everything to be over the top. I've always been like that. It's really annoying, I know. It's annoying for me, it's annoying for everybody else. It's just annoying all around. And so I only keep one battery specifically for my camera. I used to have loads, but I don't have them anymore. But I keep one, the one that came with the camera. And it lasts an hour, pretty much exactly. Sometimes it lasts 55 minutes. Sometimes it lasts 1 hour and 5 minutes battery life until it dies. And I'm like, right, that's perfect, because now I get an hour of filming, and then I have to force myself to rest or take a break or change activity, change what I'm doing, go out for a walk, go and have a shower, go and eat while my camera is charging. And that's specifically the reason why I have only got one battery for my camera. And so I would wake up in the morning, film for an hour. Like, I'd film before I allowed myself to have breakfast. I know that sounds like really unhealthy, but it's just the way that I do things. I would film for about an hour till about 9, 9:30ish, after I've like sorted everything out, got everything ready on the table and stuff. I'd finish about 9:30. Then I'd have some breakfast. I'd eat, wash up, do the cleaning, vacuuming, make my bed, have a shower and stuff, because my battery kind of took between like 2.5 to 3 hours to charge. So like for those 14 hours I wasn't fully working for that. I was just living my normal life, but I was waking up early and going to bed late. For example, say if my battery was to die at like 8 p.m, for example, I'd like, but I really wanted to get another hour of filming in. I would stay up until like 11 to wait for my camera to charge, and then film again for an hour until like 12 o'clock midnight. So like it just all depended on, but if I was getting tired and then my camera started to die, I was like, right, I'll put it on charge and I'll carry on tomorrow, sort of thing. But yeah, I did have breaks in between doing all this. But like, this looks like really fun, and it was. The first couple were fun. They were quite relaxing, because a lot of the things I've been doing lately weren't really relaxing, like building my drawers, planning for my trip, which has been quite stressful. my head's been everywhere lately, with just personal life, kind of existential crisis sort of ordeal, and all everything's kind of just come at once into my head, and so I've been dealing with a lot. So this was kind of like nice to just sit, and sometimes I just sat in silence and did it for like, especially at night time when I'd, sat in front of my laptop all day watching documentaries and stuff, because I'm the type of person that just doesn't usually sit in silence. I have to have something on in the background. I don't own a TV, so my laptop is just sat there all the time, just something playing. But it got to like 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night, especially in the last couple of days of doing it, where I was like, I just want to sit in silence. And sometimes I'll just sit either in silence or with very, very low, like lo-fi music playing in the background, kind of like elevator music sort of ordeal. And I would just sit and I'd think about life, think about who I am, think about what I want to do, what I want to be, the really existentially, really deep life questions, like who am I? What is my plan? What is my goal? Why am I here? Like, not in a kind of depressing way, but kind of like a, what is my meaning? What is my purpose sort of thing? And especially because I was doing like especially these first couple were like really detailed, like historical art pieces. I think this is the last one now. This last one I'm doing now is the last like art one from the art sticker book, and the rest of these animal ones, which I thought would be easier because the stickers were bigger and there weren't as many stickers, because these were really fiddly to do. But the animal ones, it was just a very cheap cut book, and the stickers kept ripping, and I was able to do 3 of them in an hour. It took like 3 hours to do one of these ones, which doesn't look it, but you'll see probably that the animal ones were just a lot quicker to do. But these would take about 2 to 3 like camera cycles, as I called them. So like I'd get maybe 2 done a day, maybe 3 done. But the animal ones I could get like 3 done in an hour in one camera cycle. And so I could get a lot of them done in a day. I could get like 9 done in a day. Maybe more than that, if I was tirelessly doing it. But yeah, this was the first animal one that I did. And you can see it is taking a lot less time, but they did keep ripping, and I was doing my head in. But yeah, I did find them a bit relaxing until they just got really tedious. But yeah, I'm glad that they're done now. I'm trying to fill 13 minutes. This has been like, I got all these videos because I don't have much storage on my phone. I had to like download these videos one by one as I was kind of going. Like every time my SIM card got full, I had to download all the videos, put them in the SIM card reader thing, the SD card reader, into my laptop, and airdrop them over one by one to my phone, speed them all up, and then delete the original version. And then it sounds like a proper faff, because it was. I delete the original version, reset my phone, like hold it down, and like, what's it called, like a sharp reset, like a proper reset on my phone, so it like properly deletes from the cloud, so that I have space in my phone. So I was doing all that, speeding them all up, and then putting them back through the editor, speeding them up again to 3%, and then I added them all together, and then I sped the whole thing up another 2, like, again. So what was originally like hours and hours and hours worth of footage has gone down to 13 minutes, which I find quite impressive, actually. Some of these animal ones were really satisfying to do, because you could just tell where like the animal bits were, like where the different coloured bits were, like on the sheet, and it was just so easy to just work in like one line and another line and another line. I thought it was quite easy. Alex, why are you on your phone? I mean, I know it looks like I'm on my phone constantly, but like, this is sped up a lot. So it's sped up 15 times, really, for 10 and then 3 and then another 2. So it's sped up like 15 times the original speed. I like this one. It's a beta fish sort of thing, I think. I'm not really too sure. I mean, the corals kind of throw me off, because like, it looks quite big compared to the corals, and beta fish are quite small. They're like goldfishy size. Yeah, I don't know. Unpopular opinion, but butterflies, like, not butterflies, they don't creep me out. But imagine a butterfly, but without its wings. It would just look like a mosquito, wouldn't it? Like, I was looking at this picture, and I think it's because I stared at it for so long, that I was like, it looks like a little mosquito, but with wings, doesn't it? I know they don't really look like that in real life because we don't really see their bodies because they've got such nice wings. But yeah, I've kind of got a phobia of bugs at the moment. Like a ladybird landed on my lap when I was in the car with my mum, and I screamed. I was like, oh my God, get it off. My mum literally had to stop the car and get the ladybird out of the car because I was... as she recited to my dad that night, she was having an epi, was what she said about me. I was having an epi, whatever that means. Don't know what that means, but that's what I was doing, apparently. But yeah, I'm taking a little break from recording right now because that really took it out of me, was doing this. I know it looks like I'm just playing with a sticker book, but because I hold myself to such high standards, I was constantly doing it and constantly with the camera on my face, well, on my hands technically. So I'm taking some time to, I say relax, me relaxing is me just working on another project. I've got some very old, was this the last one? I don't know if this is the last one. I've got some old blog posts I need to write, like literally from like June. And it's now October. So like when I say old, I mean old. And I've had to change it because I started writing it in July. And I was like, so last month in June, and I've had to change it to a few months ago in June. Oh my God, loads of squirrel. The last one I think was the horse. No, I kept calling it a horse. It's not a horse. It's a zebra, a multicolored zebra, I think. But yeah, I do like this squirrel. What you can see a bit that ripped there. You see it better in the outro. I show people in the outro. I think I did. It was a while ago. And that's the gazelle. Yeah, that one was a good one. None of them ripped on that one. Yeah, I liked that one. But yeah, it was quite fun to do this. I've had them under my bed for literally like a year. I don't know where I got them from. I've had the art one. I did one of them ages ago, and I just kind of kept the rest of them under the bed. And then I got this book. I think I was out with my mum or something, and I thought it was pretty, but it's one of those projects that I buy and then don't do anything with. And I'm just sat there and I'm like, oh, that'll be fun to make a time lapse of it, won't it? Oh, I did like this chameleon. This one turned out nice and colourful and all that as well. But yeah, so eventually I was like, because I make a lot of videos, mainly for like looking back and seeing what I've been doing, but also because I really do struggle with, I don't feel like I'm allowed to just sit and just do a colouring book or a sticker book for no reason. I have to have a reason to do it. The same with like why I started streaming. I don't feel like I can just sit and play a game. Like I feel lazy doing that. And so I was like, oh, if I stream it, it's technically like a job, really, you know. And so it's the same with this. Like if I record it and put it on YouTube, you know, it's not just me being lazy. Not saying people who do sticker books or game are lazy, you know. That's how I feel myself because I hold myself to like stupidly high standards. So if I film it, then I feel like I'm allowed to do it then. I don't know. I hope someone can relate to that because I feel like I'm alone in that. But yeah, I really did like this zebra that I did. I thought it was really pretty. The only multicoloured animal in the whole thing, as you could see. I think I touched on that in the outro. But I don't know why they decided to do this one zebra multicoloured. Maybe because it'd be a bit boring just doing black and white. I'm not really too sure on that. I thought it was pretty. Like, don't get me wrong. It just seemed really, really random. I went to watch a random film the other day at the cinema, Beetlejuice or something. I took me mum technically. Oh yeah, the rabbit. Forgot about the rabbit. Yeah, the rabbit. But it was such a random film. It's like, you know, like when you have one of those really weird fever dreams. Like that's what, apparently the original from years ago was great, apparently. But I'm too young to remember that. But it was so random.
Right, I've got one bar and we're going to do this in one take without me stopping and restarting. Please ignore my face. It's breaking out because I'm under a lot of stress and I feel like my world's been turned upside down. That's really all there is to that. I wanted to get, like, it is currently just gone 1 a.m. I have been working on these non-stop, apart from today when I went to the cinema with my mum, because my mum wanted to watch Beetlejuice. It wasn't very good. I'm sorry. It wasn't very good, but I pay for like this monthly things to watch whatever films for free. But it was not really for free technically, because you get what I mean. So like, cheap day out, you know what I mean? So I needed that break. But apart from that, I've been doing these non-stop for about 4 days. I've never finished a sticker book really in my life, except for like kiddie sticker books when I was a kid. Especially as fast as I did these. Oh my god. So I started, right, do it. So I wanted to get this out today because I'm getting my hair cut tomorrow, and I didn't want me having long hair at the start of the video, me having short hair at the end of the video, because I'm putting these out in a very specific order, and it probably won't make sense now that I'm getting my hair cut, because I wasn't going to do it till after my trip. But yeah, I'm getting it cut tomorrow. I want it to at least grow out a bit. It's 3 weeks until my trip. I want it to grow out at least a little bit before then, in case I'm not too much of a fan of it. I want it. One time I got a really bad haircut. I can't talk for long because one bar. I got a really bad haircut. I was quite young at the time. I was about 12 or 13. And I got my haircut probably like a bob, as you got done when you were like a child and you were born in like the early 2000s. And so I must have been younger than 12 actually. But anyway, I got this really bad haircut, and me and my mum came back home from town, and my dad said, "Oh, do you like it?" And I said, "No, but it'll grow on me." Did you get it? Because it's like hair and it grows on you, and that's been like my favourite thing to say now every time I don't like a haircut, which is really all the time because I'm autistic and I don't like change. Not saying every autistic person doesn't like change, but I'm one of those people. Don't like change. Even though I want it cut and I want it short, I know when I first get it, I'm gonna be like, I want my hair back. I know I am. I'll bet my bottom dollar on it now. I will be crying this time tomorrow. So I wanted to get all this done today. Anyway, so yeah, I did these ones first, right? These art ones. So we've got this one here. I thought I was in Red's tent from Animal Crossing because he's got all these paintings, hasn't he? Anyone who plays Animal Crossing will know exactly what I'm on about. And so like from afar, they look quite good actually, they do. And I did these ones first to get them out of the way because I thought these ones are going to be the hardest ones because of all the tiny weeny little pieces you can see. 2 of them I didn't do because I looked at them and there was about 3 pages worth of pieces and I was like, absolutely not. And that was the first one we did. And so I kind of just, they're over there on a shelf. I'm not doing them, I'm not. And so I did all but 2 or all but 3 or something. I did them first because I was like, oh, these ones are going to be easier because the pieces are bigger. Were they easier? No, because these ones, from when I was actually doing them, were a lot cheaply made, more cheaply made than these ones. And I don't know if you could tell from some of the, see if I can find an example, if you could tell because it's going to be really sped up. Some of them turned out perfectly, like this little rabbit. So I'll show you them all first actually. So we've got that rabbit, not going to be in order. This gazelle, is that a gazelle? I think it's a gazelle. This one turned out pretty nice. It's a little lizard thingy. This little squirrel turned out, yeah, but like see here, I don't know if you can tell, but it's like ripped. Like that wasn't me, you know, none of these ones went like that. It was just the cut of the sticker, like the sticker wasn't cut out properly and it was just, everything was ripping and it was absolutely dreadful. The horse turned out pretty well. This bird turns out pretty well. This husky, yeah, that's got a rip on it there and up here somewhere. Wasn't a fan of that. Some of them just, it's a butterfly, hello to you. The fish turned out, I think, pretty well actually. Yeah, the fish turned out, what's that, a betta fish? One of those really colourful fish, or it could be just a totally different sort of fish. This weird bug, and I'm not a fan of bugs, like Blackest from Animal Crossing. I've been playing a lot of Animal Crossing, can you tell? This red panda. There has been places where I've had to put sellotape over parts of it. Yeah, here's another one that like that bit, that white bit there, that's meant to be white, but that bit there is not meant to be white. I don't know if you can tell, half of the thing ripped off it. And it was quite concerning. That was the first one I did. I think that one turned out all right for the most part actually. I think there's some rips and tears. There's a rip there. There's a rip there, but yeah, that's a little lion. I was going to say lizard. Then we've got the only, like, I was like, oh, it's a unicorn, which is a bit weird because they're all these like real animals. And then we've got the cheetah. Like all these are real animals. I realised that's not a unicorn because it hasn't got a horn. This is just a multicoloured horse in a collection of animals that are not multicoloured. Like every single one of these animals is its normal colour, except for this one multicoloured zebra or horse. It's a zebra, isn't it? Multicoloured animal that is not meant to be this colour. Like, did they do it because they didn't want to do it in black and white? Sorry for calling you a horse. You're not a horse. You're a zebra, but same thing, really, isn't it? They're not, are they? They're from 2 completely different continents. But why? Why? that's them. I'm never doing one of those sticker books again. They're the most fiddliest thing ever, actually. But I'm glad I got them done, and I've had to edit this as I've been going because I don't know because I do all the editing on my phone, and I don't have much storage because this is an iPhone SE, and you just can't buy any. I bought the biggest storage they possibly do in them, which isn't very much. So I've had to be like taking the videos off my camera, put them onto my phone, editing them down, and then editing them down, and then deleting the original footage, and then doing it again. So I've been doing it in batches. My camera's overheating, and so I've been watching it, and it doesn't look that satisfying to watch. I've had to really speed it up. There's a fly, and it's bothering me. No, it's flown off. Flown off. I don't know whether to say flew or flown. Flew off. But yeah, it doesn't look that satisfying to watch, but I might do a voiceover of it. Not today, and probably not tomorrow either, because I'm going to be crying over my hair. I just know it. Even though I've thought about it, is this what you want, Alex? And I was like, yeah, it is who I am. Like, I think my anxiety's gotten worse the longer my hair. You can make like a chart, like Alex's hair length, like intensity of anxiety. I don't think it's the only factor, obviously. Like, I am suffering right now with my anxiety, as much as I like to play it down and make it, you know, if you don't laugh, you cry sort of ordeal. But I really do think my long hair and my appearance is kind of like a factor of it. Not to sound like vain, because I'm not, but I mean it's like how society is perceiving me, because I've never been a girly girl. We all know the story. I've never been like that. And so I think, you know, just not for me. So it is 100% what I want, but I know I'm going to hate it for about a week. Because that's just the type of person I am. But wish me luck. By the time this is out, oh gosh, I don't know when this video is going to come out. I'm just batch recording a load of videos before my trip. The Christmassy ones, I'm doing a baking video, I've done some other videos, they're going to come out around Christmas time. They're going to be like the 2 December videos. So this may come out November, this may come out probably November, this will come out November or the end of October, something like that, or the beginning of December. I don't know, maybe January. I don't know, but I'll see you when I see you. I hope everybody enjoyed watching me stick stickers in a I just like to watch them back sometimes, like, oh yeah, I remember doing that. Think of it as like a photo album, but videos. That's how I see it, and if people want to watch, they're welcome to watch. You know what I mean? But these are going to go under my bed, and every time I look at them, I'm going to be like, ah yes, those days. Take care.